it's Donna Marie, and welcome to Healing Readings by Donna Marie. Today I'm going to be doing the initials A, J, and S for the month of July. I've decided to do a little bit quicker readings, so I will do each one. I've already shuffled the cards, laid them out, and we're just going to do each initial separately, but instead of me shuffling the cards on camera, I thought we would do a quick shuffle up first, and then that way we can just get right to the readings. So for the initial A, your cards for July of 2026 are the birds, stork, and snake. So for the birds, this is the energy of okay, so I'm just getting the energy in here. So the birds are conversations, phone calls, chit-chatting, having discussions. Sometimes it can be nervous energy, and it could be a pair of people, or it could also be twins. Not many people read the birds as twins, but it can be twins, or it could be like-minded people which have the same ideals. And then the stork, it's very positive changes, improvements. It's things are moving, there's renewal. And then the snake is, sometimes it can be complexity, delays, it could be jealousy, it could be envy, it could be sometimes this is somebody with influence, and they are using their influence to maybe not particularly be the truth. But the snake is also healing, and it's a spiritual healing, and it is also Kundalini awakening. So let's see how let's bring this all together. So conversations of news bring in change, but it could be complicated, and just be cautious. Relationships, this is important conversations, and things are changing within the relationship, and someone may need to kind of clarify some misunderstandings that may have happened to move forward. They may not be able to move forward until they actually clear the air, or they may need to, there might be a transition going on, and honest communications can bring a process of change, and it may take a little bit of patience. And if this is pertaining to your career, it could be discussions at work that may lead to changes and in responsibilities or direction. But read the agreements carefully and ask questions before committing, because this is, it's like, just look deep into it. And then, this for your personal growth, this is, perspective changing, and this is, letting go of the old patterns, but the transition requires some wisdom and careful navigation, because the snake can be just the fine print. Just look at the fine print, making sure that you are getting everything that you would like. And then spiritually, listen carefully rather than reacting immediately. Welcome change, but don't ignore the details, right? And trust your intuition. If something feels more complicated than it seems, then read the fine print. But overall, this is about communicating and leading to transformation. So when you're having conversations, it's like brainstorming with your friends and having those great conversations. But look for the details. So if you're going to be bringing things together, how is that going to work? So for the initial A, that is for you. So it looks like you've got some spiritual awakenings. You've got things coming together. There's going to be transition. Just look for the small print. What do you need to do? It's almost like, what are the details I need to do before I go on to this, or I start doing that? Or, do I need credentials to do something? Do I need to, or can I do it without credentials? Some things you do need credentials for. So, look at where can I take the, look for that small print. What is it that you really need to do? But you do have a spiritual awakening, and you are with like-minded people. It's not like you're with your twin, and it's spiritual, and it's a blessing. So and it's just the small print. So just remember, you've got some changes and transitions happening for July. So the initial A, that is for you, and I thank you for being here. And please put in the comments if you like the way that the new layout is. I've done it a little differently, trying to save a little time. So now for the initial J, let's have a look. So you have the lady, the anchor, and the bouquet. So the lady, the anchor, and the bouquet. This is a beautiful, warm, welcoming, encouraging reading here. I love this. Now the lady, this is stability, and this is affection and appreciation and positive developments. And the lady can be you, or it could be somebody who is significant in your life. And then the anchor, that's stability and security and commitment and perseverance. And it could be your career, but this is staying power as well. So if you are looking for new endeavors, this is where you can go. And remember, you can also, as with an anchor, if you're in a ship, you can lift the anchor and go to a new port. If where you're at, if you're getting into stormy weather, you can get in, you can move. You don't have to stay where you're at, but it is stability. An anchor it keeps you solid where you're at. And then the bouquet is it's joy and blessings and gifts and compliments and invitations and gratitude and pleasant surprises. So you have the month of July is going to be significant for you in regards to much joy, spending time. It's if you look at the lady, she's in the garden, she's really enjoying her blessings. So take those blessings. This is you're going into strengthening, a period of strengthening yourself and stability, and you have much more stability than you have before. And and there's going to be some recognition and blessings coming into you. So with relationships, this could be you're feeling more secure and affectionate, and appreciation of and kindness is coming in, loving gestures. You might start, people might be noticing you. If you're a female, men might start noticing you. If you're a man, women might start noticing you, or vice versa. Whatever whichever. Those that may find you attractive may start to, you might start being noticed a little bit more. And then in your career, it's steady. It's persistent. It's recognition and praise. So you're getting rewards for your hard work, and there's going to be opportunities, and there's going to be gifts and acknowledgement. So you may be acknowledged in your workplace, which it may not lead to a promotion. It could, but it just might be that you actually get the employee of the month, or you might get recognized for your hard work. You might get an award at work. You might be recognized by the higher ups, and it may present opportunities. But it is showing that it is giving you more stability. And then in your personal growth, this is consistency and patience. All that hard work that is starting to now bear fruit. It's starting to show, and that you might be getting invitations to and so go to those picnics, go to those parties, go to those barbecues, go to those places where you're getting invited to, because that will open you right up. And then for spiritually, they're reminding you to stay grounded spiritually. Don't keep in your head. You need to make sure that you are grounding. So make sure you're getting out and walking out in the grass or out in nature. Get grounded again. You are receiving blessings and with gratitude. So it is recognized, and your spirituality is being recognized, and for your faithful effort. And so you are going to be having beautiful outcomes for the month of July. This is really positive. This is lasting happiness. This is stability and well-earned rewards. So for the initial J, way to go. You are, July is starting wonderful blessings for you and well-deserved. So thank you to the initial J. And now we are going to go to the initial S. So here we go. We're going to bring up the cards. And I'm hoping this is saving time, so we're not... everybody isn't enjoying the shorter time, so I'm not shuffling on camera and taking up that time. So now for the initial S. So first we have the garden, we have the clouds, and we have the man. Well, if you've seen my garden lately we've actually had clouds to bring in the rain, and now that today we have sunshine, I swear everything just grew 4 inches. So, so the man is obviously masculine in a reading. It could be somebody. If this isn't you, then this is somebody who is significant, who is a male in your life. The garden is always social. It's community. It's gathering. It's networking with people. It's public visibility. It's events. And it's the wider circle of people. And then clouds can be uncertainty, mixed signals, temporary lack of clarity, or emotional fog. So if you're in emotional fog, if you're working through emotions, and it might have something to do with this man, it might have something to do with a boss or a significant other. It could be your family member. It could be a male. It might even be a child of yours, a son that, with social events, there might be some clouded information in regards to this, and you've got some concerns. So this is, it's going to be some mixed messages coming in. And within a relationship, this could be affected by outside influences, social pressure, or misunderstanding. So if this has anything to do with, you might have a teenage son that you're concerned about, or, and don't just jump to conclusions. Wait until the clouds lift. Because it just might be, right now also is Mercury retrograde, so communication is not at its best. And if this is your career, this could be a gentleman at your work or your professional connections, and they may be uncertain about a decision right now, and important information may still be missing. So have patience and just wait it out. But you are socializing, you are networking, you are connecting with people. It's just a little muddled right now. Things aren't clear, so just wait it out. And then for your personal growth, it's the garden is encouraging you to stay connected with supportive people. The cloud is, you've got maybe some foggy thoughts right now, or that you're uncertain about things, or you're but it's temporary. It's not long. And then you or somebody around you will get clarity, and they will see through the clouds at one point. So just give it some time. Let July kind of ride through, especially with the Mercury in retrograde. And then this combination together, the clouds, we know that clouds don't stay forever. Sometimes it feels like it stays forever because it's dark and gloomy. But if you can put on your galoshes, and you can put on your sunny yellow galoshes and go jump through the mud puddles, it helps you get through it. And the garden reminds you that you do have support and advice around you. So reach out to those that you find are your trusted friends, your community, your professional connections, because just wait it out. And, this is not permanent. Don't make any permanent decisions right now, because it's just unclear. And wait until you have clarity. And, and before you make any decisions. And, and to find out if this is about love as well, find out what the intentions of this gentleman is. If you are, or somebody who's finding a male partner, this could be that you're not sure of what they're thinking. So just wait until the clouds clear. Now that is for the all three initials. I'm just going to switch up the camera up to my face, and I will do a. Now this is for everybody, and I will do. It's all for A, J, and S. And I want to thank everybody for being here. I really appreciate it. And for the initials A, J, and S, I have one card, and it is, and I just have to read it, rekindling the spark, reconciliation, making amends, and second chances. So this is if you've been having tough conversations with people, just as the clouds will pass. That's for some of us, but just, remember, everybody has what they're going through. You may not even know what you're going through. So, this is rekindling passions. This is, reconciliation. And, if we can all walk within, accepting that other people are going through different things that we may not ever know about. Not everybody shares their feelings or what's truly going on with them. So for everybody, thank you so much. I appreciate you watching. Please let me know how you feel about the new layout. If you prefer to have me shuffle in front of the camera, please let me know. Thanks for watching, and we will see you again. Bye for now.